Had a great lesson with 59-year-old Smitty. This guy's played ball for a long time, took a break for a while, playing in the wood bat league now. But he's a very good athlete. You can see with a uppercut swing and no snap that he's able to do a good job of getting the bat head on the ball. He's a tournament racquetball player, but that swing is up all the time, and it's a very persistent flaw with him. He's an explosive guy for being 5'7", 180 pounds, but you can see in the low balls, he's just kind of dragging the swing in. Watch, your pull, and that lead arm is just pinned to your left chest. You aren't getting any extension. You aren't getting any throwing motion out of it. And if you watch the wrist, there's really no snap through at all. They still haven't snapped or rolled, and that's way after impact. So it's a very persistent flaw. Here's some swings afterwards. You became a lot more powerful. That you learned that that's a level swing. You picked up 10 miles an hour in average and 86 miles an hour, and you hit a couple balls that went over a 300-foot fence. But in this opening part is just fantastic here. And you just aren't getting through. We wanted you to karate chop, we wanted you to throw that lead hand as fast as you could through the ball. And you're striking the middle of the ball and the bottom of the ball a little bit, getting some rising line drives and some center cut balls. There's a swing that you got level through it. But there's still that persistency to come up. You're just jammed on that level ball. That lead arm doesn't get fully extended out. And that's what we really need to work on even after the lesson here. More velocity, absolutely. And this beginning motion here is just great. That shift back, that wind, hand position's nice. You flatten the bat out. But overall, it's just going to take more work. You just aren't getting extended fast enough with that lead arm. It doesn't shoot out. It's connected fine, but just have to get more extension, have to get more powerful with that. You watch the bat path here. It's aiming at the bottom. It's a better swing, but you don't get a snap till late. If you watch here on mine, watch the lead arm extends out and then so fast that the snap comes and it's level and follows all the way around. And there's different styles to snap on this one here. Bat head comes over the top, a little bit of a tomahawk in motion, a little bit of an oversnap. Watch Robert Blackburn. He's got a much more radical style. But again, look at it. He's driving the ball, cutting it, not trying to lift it. And his body angle is a little more vertical. Watch that bat head come over and cut through. That's a level to down swing. And Blackburn is a small guy that generates a ton of power on it. There's just different styles for different hitters. Watch Ryan Harvey. He's considered the best hitter in softball right now. He has a downswing on his hand path. Watch your hand path come up. It comes up. Watch Harvey. He's going to the point of impact. Hand path comes down. He doesn't really snap through. Look at the wrist don't roll over much afterwards. He gets a snap, but it's not as dominant or explosive probably as Blackburn's. But he does a great job with getting that bat head in the zone. More of an X-style snap. Watch your hand path come up. Your hand path should come down. You have such a good body angle back that you lower the hands so much that it's down. You can see on the practice swings here early, Smitty. Look at how you're coming up. And watch, the lead arm almost stops and you just flex your wrist like that in your practice swing. That lead arm has to stay connected, has to stay straighter, has to really power through. So one thing you really improved a ton on was right here. Your front leg should be straighter, but that's a very explosive motion. So the Frisbee drill is probably the best drill for getting an extension of the lead arm and throwing it outside the rotation. Even here, it's pinned to your arm quite a ways until it finally releases. Here's another athlete throwing it right here. And he gets that bicep off the chest sooner. Now, when we started to do the perfect snap drill, we worked on this a long time in the lead arm. Watch. You just kind of straighten out the elbow. Straighten out the tricep. Look at here. See that? It's not so much of a body rotation pulling it around and throwing it like I'm doing here or like Ryan Harvey does. Watch how my lead arm is straighter. Watch it come immediately off the chest and watch it come even farther ahead on the snap. It's much more compact. Yours is almost like you just extend your tricep and extend it forward, even though we worked a ton on it. Again, here, that arm is fairly close to being locked out there, and that might be something that's going to help you down the road. And watch, this is great. Look at how that lead arm it doesn't extend nearly as much as more of the rotation and throw that throws that lead arm towards the ball. That's Greg Cannella, top pro. And the hand path is down. You were trying to cut it. Notice on yours, leads your lead arm there, Smitty. So that's something you have to work on. You can see your rotation's good, but look at it, it's more of an extension of the lead arm than it is a straightening of the lead arm than it is an extension. That's a little bit better there. You want to get that lock back connected and go. So to really show you what it was like, we grabbed a 4.5-pound jimmer stick here and went up to it off the tee, and you can see right away, watch your hand path. Your arm is pinned to your side. You just flex the wrist there instead of just throwing it. Watch the lead arm here. He's throwing the karate chop like he's throwing a karate chop to the bottom of the ball. That stays straight, stays connected, and comes all the way around. Again, watch your hand path right towards the ball like he's karate chopping with his left hand through the ball, and that lead arm stays straight and is connected all the way around. This is towards the end here, much better. Actually, this is another athlete which does it almost perfect. That's just a great motion all the way across there. Watch the lead arm. It's straight connected, doesn't bend or flex, and then it comes out of the top hand at impact. He gets a wrist snap, not a roll over to bring it around. I had to throw the bat drill, which is great on the hips, but watch the hand path. Again, you drop them hands so much, every hand path you have is up. You need to get the hands around the shoulder. Don't worry about trying to lift everything so much. See the hand path, the lead arm comes up, and when you throw it, it's a very powerful hip move, but I would suggest setting up a guide rope like this and just trying to, with the left hand, like you're throwing a frisbee, throw that right along the rope with the left hand. See that? And get right flat. That's the pitch will be a little bit lower. Watch Harvey here again. Pretend he's throwing a frisbee, a karate chop with his left arm. Just beautiful, you know? And that's where you get your power. That's where you get your consistency. Again, throwing it down the guide rope, that's going to help you down the road. And again, look at your swing, look at this, and you have to rethink, even after one session of work, on how to do that properly. At the end here, you started to get it better. Watch the hand path. It comes up, but then you correct it and you stay down. It's just your lead arm still was not a strong enough throwing motion. It's still pinned to the chest enough. You got to rethink that on how I can throw and extend that out. The lead arm, again, is like a karate chop. No matter where the ball is, you want to throw that through the middle or bottom of the ball. And he improved a ton. I mean, vastly improved, but just not quite there yet. I hope that these visuals will give you an idea on how to do it. We'll take a look at a few of your live swings here, and I'll make a few comments on the end. But a lot of hard work and great job, but a little bit of work yet to do on it. So you can see there's explosiveness, but when those hands come up, you know, think about taking the hands and the knob to more of an extent right towards the middle of the ball and throw it so hard, like right there. See? Knob and hands go through, and he throws it so hard that it flies out of his top hand at full extension after impact. Again here, throw that as hard as you can and as fast as you can on a straight line. It's like a Roman salute with your lead arm, see? A little bit of a taste of it there on the frisbee, but not as much. See, it doesn't extend late. It's almost like you throw it more with your forearm. It's weird, but try to get connected. Try to throw it down on low pitches there. Go right down to it and throw it. And here, watch. This is a cutting swing. Watch that lead arm extend and go through. You're so close to having a ton of power, and to really, I think, for your age and size, you're going to have some great power. And you see Harvey there. His hand path is down, is explosive, and this drill right here off the guide rope is going to help you out a lot. Good luck. I think you've got a bright future playing senior softball ahead of you, and just keep working on it, and we'll work together.